Alright, and hello everybody, I'm the SweetBro27 and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. So, I'm going to do a showcase for the new EZA, My, and Future Trunks. And we're going to go in the first form cell fight. Oh, it saved the team that I made. Okay, so I haven't completed it with this team. This is the team I beat it with, except I took off Chilai and Hercule for Trunks and My. And my cat already wants to be out of the room. So I will pick the video back up when we start in the event. Alright, so now this is primarily going to be a showcase for Trunks and My. More so on Trunks, because he has the more intricate kit, whereas My, basically, she just has to hit an enemy with a super, and she has a 70% chance to dodge. So we're going to primarily be focusing on this guy. I don't have him fully link leveled or anything. So in his base form, he stacks attack, he raises defense for 3 turns, causes immense damage to the enemy. He's getting 140 to stats at the start of turn. He's giving all allies 2 ki. He launches an additional that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. And with each attack he performs, he gets 30% crit chance. So, the reason I wanted to bring him into this one, I was going to bring him in the Rosé fight, but I thought that would be too unfair, seeing as he would be type disadvantage in the final stage. But this guy, I don't think he's good. I really don't. He takes too long to build up. And, like, if we win this event, it's going to be in spite of having Trunks on the team, not because of Trunks. You know what I mean? I think just having him on the team is a detriment in short fights. Also, those guys did nothing. For the new LR, they did nothing. Damn. Alright, now they do stack defense. This unit stacks defense on 18 ki, and then they stack attack on their 12 ki. So getting all of those additionals is really good. Damn, they're taking that much. Alright, only a 3.1. I don't know what percent this guy is, like what his stats are looking like. Alright, so we did get the additional super. So that is a 100% raise to his defense, and he took, how much was that? I looked away as soon as it hit. I actually did not see the damage we took there. But Cell, I thought it's a short event, and if he's going to get frauded out, it's going to be here. We just lost. Yeah, there is probably no coming back from this. I mean, we definitely have to give Mai her super. Vegeta and Trunks surely aren't going to die at the start here, are they? Damn, really? Damn. Okay. So, 400k to Vegeta and Trunks. Granted, that's unbuilt up Vegeta and Trunks. How much did Future Trunks take there? Hold on, we'll just make this a whole new team. That way I don't have to keep doing this every, like, 5 seconds. Future Saga. And Bond, Parent and Child. Partial match. Right. Let's see. You. Oop, not you. You. Who else was I running? I mean, I guess I want to run a lot of. Oh yeah, definitely. Do I want to run Majin Vegeta? Where even is Majin Vegeta? That would probably explain why I couldn't find Majin Vegeta, because he is an extreme class. There we go. And then, do I want to run you? I mean, you do have type advantage, but you're not going to be linking with anybody. Who do I think would be a good addition? We can bring you. No. We'll bring the fraud. We'll see if he'll be fraudulent for us. And we'll bring the Bulma support memory. And we'll just dive right on back in. Alright, so again we got Trunks first turn, which is good. But, I mean, he had to have taken like 400k for that normal, right? And that's with a double stack of his defense. We have to float him off. Yeah, so far this is not good. Now, Mai is giving support to Future Saga allies. or time traveler allies, excuse me, which is both of them. As well as she double supports for Trunks because he's a time traveler and a future saga, or whatever her stipulation is, 300k. But at least my Vegeta and Trunks are now, oh, that's the friend Vegeta and Trunks. They're going to be built up a little bit from their passive. I mean, this probably won't be a very good showcase because I struggled a lot beating this just my very first time. I had to bring Chilai and Hercule as my defensive core for the team, and I only had Vegito Blue as my damage dealer. Dodge. Alright, I need 3 dodges from you. One more. Oh my god, Mai. Okay. So with my own rotation, he got up to a 3.4, so that's a little bit better than what we saw. And he didn't get the additional there. Did I bring items? Because I'm definitely gonna have to item on this turn. Oh no, because we got Curious Destiny. We're fine. We'll float you off. It's... Can I still get you? I can't. Damn. That's alright. And, I mean, we're probably going to provide this turn anyway. Let's see. Yeah, 400 without him guarding, but again, that's not him being built up at all. So, so far, this showcase is not going anywhere fast. I may have to go into just an easier event, like a different red zone. We could maybe go into Broly. I mean, if we get frauded out again, we will go into Broly, because we can definitely beat Broly. And that will be a good showcase for what this guy can do, because that's kind of a longer red zone. That's also not too difficult, because again, like, these new red zones are, like, pushing my box to its limits, you know what I mean? Like, it is testing everything that I have as a player to beat these events. And it makes me worried because, again, I don't have the new fancy LRs. And if power creep is going to just continue upward, I'm afraid I might get left behind. Because, like, this is a Rainbow Friend Vegeta and Trunks, and they're taking 200k damage. And they're almost fully built up, too. Yeah, I really need Mai to dodge there in the back. Alright, at least they're popping up, so we're getting some decent damage on this turn. And Bird Coup will now be guaranteed dodging, but he doesn't have a single stack on. Alright, that Vegeta and Trunks are now fully built up. Alright, now Mai, again, I need 2 dodges from you. Just 2 dodges. Mai. Okay, Mai gave me a dodge. Alright, now the boy's back on a turn that we're guaranteed to die. Awesome. He has an active heal. And I guess we can pop this. I mean, we're dead. Like, there's no way we're living this turn. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I mean, even if I Whis... I mean, I might as well... Should I just double Whis? Yeah, I'm gonna double Whis. We may still even be dead with that. But this is what I'm talking about. We're on turn... What is it? Turn 4. And this is the turn where he can start getting good because he greatly stacks attack and defense, which is a 50% raise to both. His attack is pretty good. But look at how low his defense is, and he has no secondary effects. Like, you know, he's not guarding. He's not dodging. Okay, 80% damage reduction. Guard. Okay, we're fine. I don't know if I'm overestimating or underestimating this event, but like, that's scary, man. Like, we can crawl our way back, because, you know, we'll have Vegeta and Trunks next turn, and Majin Vegeta, so we can get the orbs and heal. But, like, dude, these new red zones are scary. And also, something I wanted to talk about, because I forgot to do this in a previous video. I really like it when Dokkan, they make a new summonable unit that's, like, really, really good, but then they give a free-to-play option that's, like, noticeably weaker, but still somewhat favorable. Like, during the Golden Week celebration, where it was the, up to a 4.2. Alright, I do want to see what this guy does before I finish my, my thought process. Okay, so he gets 150 to stats, 2 key to all allies. He gets 1 key and 25% attack and defense up to 100% and 4 ki each turn. The start of each turn launches an additional that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. It launches another additional that has a high chance of becoming a super attack from the 4th turn from the start of turn. And then he has a chance to do a crit 30% with each one that he does. So, do I float off you? Probably not. This is fine. We'll be good for next turn, I think. But to finish my tangent, I really like it when Dokkan, like the SDR side banner unit Krillin, right? Very good, god of the game, super defensive, and pretty powerful too offensively. Like that Krillin's offensive stats are not bad. But if you didn't pull that Krillin, you got the Prime Battle EZA, which is like nowhere near as good, and nor does it even fulfill the same role, but you got the same named character, so you could add an Earthling if you wanted to run an Earthling team, for example. Or during the same celebration when Bulma, LR Bulma dropped. We got 2 free-to-play Bulma EZAs, the Ant one and the TEQ one, and they're both, neither one of them are as good as Bulma, but like the TEQ EZA one is a super defensive unit that has like a 77% chance to have 70% damage reduction or something. I don't know her passive exactly. And then the Int Bulma has like the dodge chance and all that other stuff. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. So I'm actually going to just go ahead and showcase off Sword of Hope. So in its EZA state, he gets 40% attack and 20% defense per key sphere obtained. He guaranteed crits. He gets an additional 50% attack when performing a super attack, and super class allies get 3 ki with 4 more key spheres obtained. So I'm going to go ahead and launch this, and we're going to see if we can actually kill this turn. We're going to throw Majin, or not Majin Vegeta, we're going to throw Vegeta and Trunks into slot 1. We're going to do this. We'll actually showcase off this animation. I won't pause the video or anything for it, but we will showcase his transformation. And we do have quite a few tech orbs there, so we can maybe see a really impressive attack number. He's going to have my support. He's going to have good links with Vegeta and Trunks, so we can see really what he's going to get up to. This is a pretty cool transformation, I'm not going to lie. And it has pretty good voice acting as well. So that is 12 orbs we can get. So right now he's at 240. And then after collecting all the orbs, he is at... Okay, see, now that's good. That's good. 600 and... pretty much 630k defense. And then we'll do this. And we'll see what his attack potency can be. So I don't know, because did we win in spite of Trunks, or did we win because of Trunks here? Because he was our only real damage dealer. I mean, we did have to use items, so it's kind of a hollow victory. But let's see what his attack number is, because getting 600k before he attacks... Now, he gets no defense on Super. So this is a guaranteed crit. I didn't look at what his attack stat was, but I imagine it's quite high. 12 million there with a crit, guaranteed crit. And a legendary KO screen. Okay. So maybe I underestimated this Trunks. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Now, at the start of fights, he's a fraud. Like, I will 100% not even hesitate to say that. He is a fraud. Do I want to go into Broly? Yeah, you know what? Let's go into Broly. And we'll see what he can do in an easier red zone. I say easier as if Broly still isn't difficult, but... Now, I did have to use items, so we're going to try to just no item this one. So let's do... Super Class Fizz. I didn't run any Fizz. What do I want to run? Well, first let's get you and you. Then we'll get you. And we can get our showcase unit. No, wait, I don't want to bring Mai because you can't dodge in here. We can bring Tech Vegito because he'll have type advantage and I don't think he would be a fraud. We can bring Birdku and we can bring Tech God Goku. So we'll bring pretty much a full tech lineup. And we actually get to use the new LRs, which I don't know if is a positive or a... Probably not. I probably do want to run another Vegeta and Trunks. There we go. So let's see what he can do in just a different event. Now we got him, as you can see, he's in slot 7, which means he's instantly going to show up in his Super Saiyan form. So we miss out on... Oh, I turned off animations so we could see the thing. Dude, I am such a silly little man, you know what? I mean, at least this is a very beautiful and good animation. This is probably one of, like, the best intros. It's up there. I really should make, like, an intro tier list. Because, like, there's so much to, like, take in. Like, there's OSD, obviously. There's the animation quality. There's the hype of the moment. Alright, before we do anything, let's turn those back off. So, on this upcoming turn, my Vegeta and Trunks are going to get almost fully built up with how many hits they're taking in the back there. So it may be a little bit scary running Vegeta because he can't dodge in this event. However, he will have type advantage in the last phase, and I think his damage would be pretty crucial. And it will also be a little showcase for him to see, like, is he only a dodge or die unit? Or does he have some sort of defensive utility? Because he can get some pretty decent defensive stacks because of how many additionals he launches. And of course we have God Goku here, who's just an unstoppable force of destruction. Bam. Oh, and we sealed, so we're not going to get supered in the start of the Fate. That's awesome. So yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to comment on here until we get Trunks on rotation. I should maybe pause the recording, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna rock and roll, fellas. You know how it is. Dead silence. I can't be dead silent. Yeah, I have to commentate. I talked about that on my stream last night, but when I'm having fun playing a game, a lot of the time I just like completely like zonk out. And I stop paying attention to really, like, what I'm doing or what I'm saying. So I just, like, open mouth drool, basically. So, I don't know, I get enthralled sometimes with what I'm doing, and I don't really pay attention to the world around me. Which I think a lot of people can probably relate to. But, like, you know, you just have fun, and you just kind of, like, quietly appreciate things. I don't know. I'm just a quirky guy like that, I guess. But that's neither here nor there. That's not important. What is important is this next rotation where we get Trunks. So, the failure of Trunks, and I will call it the failure, is because that was a pretty impressive turn, I will tell you that. The fact that he got up to 600k defense, but that still means a super attack would kill him. Because super attacks in today's meta are, like, Rose is 18 or 1.8 million, right? And just base form Goku Black is 1.5 million. So units who are kind of the frauds at start of the fight, like this Trunks, are a detriment. Like, there's... At the start of a fight, there's no point in running him, because he's just going to... Like, we're going to put him in slot 1. What is his defense? Just under 200k. That's not good enough. You know? Like, no matter how you slice it, that's not good enough. And I am putting him in harm's way, because if he supers right away, we're probably dead. But look at that, 86. This is first form Broly. This is an event that is over a year old now, and we took that much damage. Now, granted, it's not a built-up unit at all, but, like, they expect you to be able to take all these events super slowly. Like, Broly is an event you can take super slowly, so we'll probably see this Trunks get to some very, very, very impressive numbers. But, like, try running this guy in Rose, which I'm honestly afraid to do because of how much I struggled to beat Rose. But, like, throw him in, and there can be one attack in the back slot. Because, again, he's not good enough to be kept in slot 1. Like, he's just not. He's not good enough to be kept in slot 2. I mean, I guess he could be after a long time, but he's not reliable enough. Because the fact that he builds up so slowly, he gets 1 key and 25% to stats at the start of each turn up to 100. That's 4 turns. Or that's 4 rotations. That's 8 turns for him to be fully built up that way. That is way too long. What event lasts that long? The Omega fight? Are you going to bring this guy in against Omega and just crumble to his AoEs or whatever? No, you're not. Like, there's no point to it at all. I mean, I guess you can give him like a full dodge build. I don't even know what build I have on him, because I used to have a future team back in the day that I used to run, where it would be the LR Rose was my leader. and then everything else was on Future Saga. So I do have quite a bit of history with this Trunks, and I mean, he sucks. You know, like, he's okay. Like, I don't want to like say that he's bad, because he's not bad. And I am surprised with how well he did perform in the Cell event. So my initial reaction to him might have been too strict. I will say that. You know what, Trunks? I apologize. I do. I am sincerely sorry if I hurt your feelings. But he's at 400k right now, so again, if he gets tagged by a super, he's still probably dead. But he's at 69%. I can get rid of that crit, because you have guaranteed crit. There's no reason to have any crit into your passive. None at all. But let's see so again, he's at just under 500k defense. I mean, his attack stat is really impressive. That's a 12 million attack stat. Or not a 12 million, a 1.2 million. So I don't know, maybe, am I underestimating this Trunks? Like, does he stack faster than I'm giving him credit for? Because the thing is, though, like, just high defense isn't enough. Because, like, even Vegeta and Trunks, they guard and they have high defense, and they're starting to get power crept. You know? And, like, Kai Goku, he dodges, or he doesn't dodge, he guards and everything. But, like, guard isn't enough these days. Like, and I haven't run the new Zamasu yet. I do plan to do a video just like this, but for Zamasu. Although I don't have a good team for Zamasu, really. Because, again, I don't have the new LR. I'm going to have to run a Vegeta and Trunks team. And have, I guess, LR Rose be his linking partner in slot 2. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get to it. Okay, now this is the turn we literally can't die. This is, like, the perfect defensive rotation. We can do that with you. That's your orbs, and then I'll give you 2 rainbows just to be on the safe side, but I don't think you need them because you have 77% damage reduction. Yeah, and my Vegeta and Trunks are fully built up. I mean, I kind of wish I had Trunks on this turn so I could see how much he would take super attack, you know? Although, again, maybe I am just underestimating him, because almost 500k defense, he's tanking normals at this point. He's taking any normals. But it's supers, but that's with most units, so can I really hold that against him? Because if he's able to tank normals, fine. He's giving decent support, and he can finish a fight with his nuking ability. Was I too harsh on him? I don't know. I don't know. Because for longer events, he's fine. Why did you both take damage? The fuck? That's 55% damage reduction for you and 77% damage reduction for you, God Goku. The fuck are you on, buddy? Get your head in the game. Okay, now I really do wish he supered on this turn instead. Yeah, he's at 500k defense. And Broly, in his AGL form, his super attack is like a 9.6 million. So that means if this Trunks got hit with him, although he does have type advantage, it would still do like 400 damage. Or 400k damage, which would be, as of right now, all of our health. But again, he does have type advantage, so it would be sort of less. I don't know. I don't know how to do the exact Dokkan calculations at the top of my head. But this is his 3rd rotation. So he got 3 key and 75 to stats. At the start of the next turn he's on, he'll be fully built up, and he will launch another additional that has a 50% chance to become a super. See, he has a really high attack stat, but he's only launching like a 5 million, which I find sort of interesting, because that's pretty low. Again, let's see if we can get a super attack. Yep. Come on, Broly, super attack. I want to see this Trunks die. Or I don't even want to see him die. I just want to see if my assumptions are wrong. I want to see him get hit by a super. Because I'm playing normally not how I would. I'm playing pretty offensively, I would argue. Alright, now Birdku is fully built up. And... nah, we'll save those. I mean, I guess we could use him just to blitz through this phase, but, like, he's dead anyway, so we can just get another stack on Vegeta and Trunks, make them that much better. Now, I love Vegeta and Trunks, and I don't think they will truly be power crept unless there's an event that, like, turn 1 can do 4 million damage. But if that's the case, you're power creeping, like, every unit in the game. You know what I mean? So I think Vegeta and Trunks are definitely going to be here for a long time to come. Now, we might actually be dead here because of Vegito. Because Vegito didn't get to Super... Yes, 764. Damn. Well, I mean, I would still count that as a success. Because we did get to see some pretty big numbers from Trunks. So I'm going to call that a day. You know what, Trunks? I apologize. You're not trash. You're okay. I would still just say you're okay, because you would still die to, like, any super attack, but you're doing decent damage, you're doing support, and you have the ability to nuke. I'll give you that. But that's going to be all for this time, guys. I have been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a TikTok, a YouTube, and a Twitch. All the links can be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, please subscribe, and yeah. So, as always, I've been the SweetBro27, and I'm signing off.